Good evening, everyone, students. I would like to invite Arun sir to start the session.
Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you, sir.
Hello, students. So today, hi Jyoti, good evening. Students, చాలా మంది కొత్త ఫేసెస్, కొత్త నేమ్స్ కనిపిస్తున్నారు. Don't do this way. Regular attend అవ్వండి. Hi, Bhavishri, good evening. See, if you miss a class, you will fall back by
No, sir.
so many
I
concepts.
listened to the recorded classes.
Oh.
I said 3 days I was not in the village and some other reasons. So I listened to the recorded classes up to yesterday. Also today's
That's
morning
good.
I listened,
All
sir.
right. Very good, Bhavishri. And see, listen, today after this session at 8 o'clock, I'll forward a DPP to you. You try the DPP till వీకెండ్ లో మనకి ఒక డౌట్ సెషన్ ఉంటుంది, 1 hour డౌట్ సెషన్. అప్పుడు మీకు ఏ డౌట్స్ ఉన్నా, వీక్ లో ఏ డౌట్స్ ఉన్నా మీరు అక్యుమిలేట్ చేసి, ఒకవేళ లైవ్ అటెండ్ కాలేకపోయారు అనుకోండి, అప్పుడు రికార్డెడ్ అటెండ్ చేశారు కదా, దాంట్లో ఏదైనా డౌట్స్ ఉంటే ఆ 1 hour లో 6 to 7 లేకపోతే 7 to 8 ఒక వీకెండ్ లో ఎవ్రీ వీకెండ్ ఒక డౌట్ సెషన్ ఉంటుంది. అప్పుడు డౌట్స్ క్లారిఫై చేసుకోండి. ఆల్రైట్, at 8 o'clock I'll forward the DPP for today's topic. Not today's topic, maximum minimum మనం డీల్ చేస్తున్నాం కదా, డిఫరెంట్ అప్లికేషన్ ఆఫ్ డెరివేటివ్స్. దానికి నేను డిపిపి క్రియేట్ చేశాను. 10 క్వశ్చన్స్ ఉన్నాయి, చాలా మంచి క్వశ్చన్స్ ఉన్నాయి. దట్స్ ఓన్లీ ఫర్ ఐఐటి, ఆల్రైట్, నాట్ ఫర్ నీట్. ఆల్రైట్ students, yesterday we have seen a problem. I would like to just repeat the problem and go forward. I have a fence of length L0 and this is the river. I have to enclose an area with that fence of length L0 such that my area is maximum. Alright, so area x కనుక్కోవాలి, ఆ width కనుక్కోవాలి, length కనుక్కోవాలి, area కనుక్కోవాలి. I have to enclose an area with a constant fence or length fence L0 such that my area is maximum. Each side ఏమో river ఉంది, so no need of fence here. There's a river here. But here is a land which I have to capture, enclose with a fence. ఇది fence. ఇది rectangular area, 3 sides of the rectangular fence. ఆ fence తో నేను enclose చేయాలి area. So how do? I write the area function. I write area function as a function of x, which I get it as x times L0 minus 2x. Now, if you look at this is a function of x. If I want to maximize it, dA dx is equal to 0. So what is dA dx now? Then derivative ఏముంటుంది? L0 minus 4x, I equate it to 0. I get x is equal to L0 by 4. So I got the value of x such that my area is maximum. ఇది L0 by 4 అనుకుంటే ఇది ఎంత ఉంటుంది? L0 by 2 ఉంటుంది. L0 minus 2 into L by 4, L0 minus L by 2, L by 2. ఇది L by 4, L by 4, L by 2. Total length L0. ఇదే వాల్యూ నేను గ్రాఫికల్ కూడా తెచ్చుకోవచ్చు. whenever mostly you'll have quadratic functions in physics students. Mostly quadratics ఉంటాయి. Sometimes you'll have cubic in kinematics, but mostly physics లో వచ్చిన quadratics ఉంటాయి. Quadratics లేకపోతే exponentials ఉంటాయి. Exponentials ఎలా డీల్ చేయాలి తర్వాత చెప్తాను when required. But how to deal with quadratics is you plot the quadratic first. ఆ గ్రాఫ్ ప్లాట్ చేసుకోవాలి. ఆ గ్రాఫ్ ప్లాట్ చేసినప్పుడు this is my area function a of x as a function of x. This is it has two roots. It is equal to 0 when x is equal to 0 and x is equal to L by 2. And as coefficient of x square is negative, it's a downward parabola. This doesn't have significance because area cannot be negative. Alright, mathematically function it's a parabola, complete parabola, but physical significance though, choose only this part makes sense. Physically, this makes sense. If this is 0, this is L by 2, this would be L by 4. And that's what we got. Value of x for which my area is maximum is L by 4. Directly from graph I could get it without going for calculus. But getting the function was important. Mostly functions will have exponentials or quadratics. quadratics ఉన్నప్పుడు directly quadratic plot చేయడమే better. The moment you see a quadratic, plot it. You should be able to plot quadratics quickly. All right, either through roots or through transformations. కొన్ని transformations easy వచ్చేస్తాయి, కొన్ని ఇలా roots తో వచ్చేస్తాయి. Two roots mark చేసేసాను, then because the coefficient of x square is negative, it's a downward parabola. If the coefficient of x square were positive, it would be upward parabola. All right, in that case, I would have a minimum. ఇలా ఉంటే minimum వచ్చేది. But here area is positive, so this is making sense. And area is maximum at some point, and that is L by 4. Why is it L by 4? Because my quadratic parabola is a symmetric function. It's a line symmetric function with a line of symmetry passing through this one, set midpoint of the roots. ఈ two roots ఉంటే midpoint నుంచి pass అయ్యే line is line of symmetry. My x square parent function is a line symmetric function. So any quadratic, any transformation of that parent function is a line symmetric function. So దీనికి ఎప్పుడు line of symmetry ఉంటుంది. That will pass through the vertex. దీన్ని vertex అంటారు. All right, is it clear? Now let's go for next problem. I gave a problem as homework. Hope you all tried.
Yes, sir.
You have tried? Who is it? Gayatri?
No, sir. Bhavyasri, sir.
Oh, Bhavyasri, hi. Okay, you have tried it?
Yes, sir.
All right, good guy, good Bhavyasri. So let me just repeat the problem. I'll just initiate the thought process and leave it to you again. Then I'll go for another problem. We have to complete this topic today so that we can start with vectors tomorrow. Or like we can enter into physics from tomorrow. I have a triangle like this. I have to find out x such that my area of the triangle inscribed within the circle with this point as vertex, one vertex, and these two as two vertices as in the circle, in a circle of radius r0. The area maximum undali. All right. If I decreases these 2 points to when these points come closer like this, area decreases. When these points go far away like this, even then area again decreases. So somewhere it reaches maximum and then reduces. So it goes from 0 to 0. ఇక్కడ 0 ఎందుకు? రెండు lines, area is becoming 0 here. When these 2 points diverge like this, area becomes maximum somewhere here. I don't know where. When I go further, this becomes again 0. So it goes from 0 to 0, reaching maximum at some point. That some point I have to find out. So that x I have to find out where the area is maximum. Okay. Again, I'll initiate the thought process. So what do? I write area function. Half base into height. Let me write height first. What is height? If this is r, this is x. So height is r plus x. And what is base? This is r square minus x square under root. So that would be 2 times of root of r square minus x square. Now I got the area function. 2 gets cancelled out. So I have got area function like this. Again, what do? I differentiate. Now this is not a quadratic function to plot it. All right. So I cannot quickly plot this function. So what do? I differentiate this and go further. dA dx, I equate it to 0. Whatever x I get is my answer. This is one way of doing it. There is yet another way of doing it. Now what I do, in next case, I take this angle as psi. Now I write area as a function of psi. So how do I write that? Half times base into height. Base is r sine psi. And height is r plus r cos psi. So area as a function of psi is r plus r cos psi.
Sir?
Yes.
Sir?
Yes,
Sir,
yes,
can you
Bhavesh.
take the triangle this side? Whether I did the correct or wrong, I may know it. I did in the same method. If you take triangle this side, our will be same. So I can know I did correct or not.
Oh, you have done it this way?
Yes, sir, but I did the triangle taking left side, right side.
రైట్ సైడ్ అంటే ఎలా నాకు అర్థం కావట్లేదు.
It's the
I mean,
opposite side to that, sir. What you done, opposite to that side. Small triangle.
I didn't get it. Sorry, Bhavesh. Can you explain it again?
సార్ మీరు ట్రయాంగిల్ స్మాల్ ట్రయాంగిల్ గీసి సైన్ థీటా రాశారు కదా సార్ దానికి ఆపోజిట్ నెగటివ్ గా మైనస్ ఇటు తిక్కు తీసుకొని చెయ్యరా సార్
అంటే నేను ఈ ట్రయాంగిల్ లో నేనేం చేశానంటే ఈ ట్రయాంగిల్ లో ఇది సెంటర్ సెంటర్ ఇది R0, రేడియస్ ఆఫ్ దిస్ సర్కిల్. ఇది
ఆర్
యాంగిల్స్
నాటిని ఇటు సైడ్ తీసుకోండి సార్
ఇట్ సైడ్.
సార్ ఎస్ సార్
Okay, okay. It doesn't make a difference. Yeah, it's correct. Even if you take this side, it doesn't make difference. You'll get the right answer. ఇది psi ఉంది కదా, so you'll get R0 plus R0 cos psi. R0, ఇది R0 plus R0 cos psi times half into height into base. 2 R0 sin psi. 2 gets cancelled out. I'll get this as a function of psi. Now what I do, I differentiate this with respect to psi and equate it to 0. I'll get psi is equal to some psi naught. That would be the answer. All right, or in fact, I'll get some cos inverse of something. Psi is equal to cos inverse of something you'll get. Is it what you've done?
Sir, I got something answer that is 3 under root 3 r naught square by 4. The angle which is when it is 30 degrees, it is making maximum.
You got angle as 30 degrees.
Yes, sir. When it is 30 degrees, it is making maximum.
Okay, okay. All right, all right. So perhaps angle you got is 30 degrees. I doubt. Angle can. Have you done the same process? Have you written the same function?
Yes, sir. I took half into base into height. H as r naught sin theta plus r naught. I took the trigonometric values, sir.
Yeah, good. That's good. That's absolutely good. But see, because this is psi, this is r cos psi, and this is r sin psi. So base becomes 2r sin psi, which is this one, base. And this is height. Are you convinced with this? This is height and this is base. This is the same thing you've done?
Yes, sir. But height I got it sin theta and base I got it 2 r naught cos theta.
Then that means there you have gone wrong.
I took all values, sir, not only half. I named the triangle as ABC and I took a value for BC.
You have named the triangle ABC and then?
Base BC I took a 2 r naught cos theta.
Okay. Okay,
And
that means you have
H,
taken this as theta. You have taken this as theta.
yes, sir.
Okay, then that's good. That's good. That's good. If this is 30 degrees, yeah, 60, 120. Yeah, that seems right. Yeah. If this is what you have taken theta, then what you have done is right.
Yes, sir, I took that is theta and I got angle 30 degrees maximum.
Okay, you got this as 30, no? 30, 30, 60, 60, 120. Yeah, that's right. That could be right. Yes. Yeah, I've taken this as angle. That's it. So if this is 30, you'll get this as 60.
Yes, sir.
Then that's right. Absolutely right. You'll get 60. This has 60. Psi value of 60. And this would be 30. Because it's 60, this 90 degrees is 30 degrees. That's right. That's absolutely right. But have you differentiated and done the same process?
Yes, sir, but I took the value sine and cos reverse what you took. I took a all value BC, total triangle.
That's okay.
I did the same at the half into base into height.
And then after that?
I carry Simple method I did that.
Okay, without differentiation.
Without differentiation, sir.
No, without differentiation, this is not possible. This problem is not possible without differentiation. The previous problem, the square problem, is possible without differentiation by symmetry, but this problem is not possible without differentiation.
Sir, I simplified it half into base into height. I wrote the formulas in that what we got h and base, and I simplified it.
Okay. Then after simplifying,
I got the theta, sir.
no, you need the maximum value, right? I mean, how do you get the
Yes,
maximum
sir.
value of A?
I got 3 under root 3 r naught square by 4.
Okay. Okay, that means root 3 by 2. Root 3 by 2 R naught you got. Then that's
Yes, sir.
right. If you have, but what is surprising me is you haven't differentiated it. So that's what I'm wondering. How could you do it without differentiation? Or you might have done the maximum value of the function. You trigonometric using trigonometric functions.
Yes, sir.
That's even better. That's very good.
I used only trigonometric functions like cos square theta plus sin square theta is equals to 1. I simplified the equations like.
Okay. Great. That is also correct. Yeah, great. But the thing is, look at this. But getting to know the maximum value of the function, we need to differentiate. For instance, dA dx or psi, should I do psi? Or a dA d psi is equal to R naught plus R naught cos psi to R naught sin psi. 2 gets cancelled out. So I'll get R naught square common. I'll have sin psi plus sin psi cos psi. All right, now I differentiate this. So R square times this becomes cos psi plus I differentiate this using UV rule. This plus this, I mean this plus derivative of this plus this into derivative of this. So what do I get? So I'll get cos 2 psi. Right? I'll get cos square minus sin square, right? I get this one. Now what I do, I write this sign in terms of cos, which is 1 minus cos square. I'll have everything in terms of cos. I equate it to 0. So I'll write cos square psi 2 cos square psi plus cos psi minus 1 equal to 0. I got a quadratic in cos psi. Now cos psi is equal to minus of b plus or minus b square minus 4ac by 2a. So now what I do, I take the positive value because I want the acute value. So 1, this is 9, 3, 2. So 1 by 2. So cos psi is 1 by 2. So psi would be 60 degrees. And you got it as 30 degrees. So that's right. I got a quadratic in cos psi. I find the roots. Cos psi is equal to minus of b plus or minus root of b square minus 4ac by 2a is equal to 1 by 2. Right? I want the acute value of psi. So I get psi is equal to cos inverse of 1 by 2. I get 60 degrees. Is it okay? I'm going forward now.
Yes, sir.
All right.
So, without taking the values of sine cos, we can do it by using equilateral triangle. Area is equals to under root 3 by 4 into side square.
No, that is for equilateral triangle now.
Okay, we can't do in that method.
I don't know whether it is, I know it is an isosceles triangle. It's not an
Yes,
equilateral triangle. Right? It is definitely not an equilateral triangle. And I don't know whether it's going to be equilateral or not. I cannot do it without math. Intaku mundu question lo emunde, there were rectangles like this. Now that became a square when the area is maximum. By symmetry నేను square అని చెప్పవచ్చు. By symmetry I can conclude that it's going to be a square. But ఇక్కడ నేను equilateral triangle ఎలాంటి triangle అని చెప్పలేను. So I will have to resort to calculus to find out that area, to find out that triangle.
So after finding, can we say that it is equilateral triangle?
So sorry.
After finding area, can we say that it is equilateral triangle?
Yes. After finding out what kind of triangle it is, then you can say whether it is equilateral or not. But it is not turning out to be equilateral. You see, if this is 60, or let's see. This is 120. So this is 60. That means it's an equilateral triangle. So it is turning out to be equilateral triangle.
Yes, sir.
All right. But before that, I cannot say it's going to be equilateral or not. How can I say this is 60? Angle at the center is double that angle of on the circumference. If this is 120, this is 60. Then I can say, yes, it's an equilateral triangle. But before that, I cannot conclude that it's an equilateral triangle. నేను ముందే చెప్పలేను.
Yes, sir, I understand.
Yeah, good, Bhaveshri. All right, now, and I want to give a problem to Rakshit. I want to talk to Rakshit. In fact, I will give a problem. Others, please try. I want to talk to Rakshit for 2 minutes. Rakshit, I want to talk to you for 2 minutes. But look at the problem now. I have a river. All right, some water body. Now there is a point here, at a distance of A from the water body. There's point B here, at a distance of B from water body. Now what is required? I have to pump water from this water body to these 2 points through a pipeline. I have to pump water to these 2 points through a pipeline. So question is, at which point should I connect the pipelines such that my length of the pipe is minimum? This is one pipe. This is one pipe. All right, one channel, another channel. There's a pump here. I'm pumping water from here to A, water from here to B. Now required is the cost of the pipe should be minimum. In other words, the length of the pipe should be minimum. Sum of the length should be minimum. So what should be the point? Where should the point be located such that, let this be X. Let this be L0. So I have to find out X such that my length of the pipe is minimum. Or in other words, I have to find out if this is theta 1, this is theta 2. I have to find out theta 1 and theta 2 such that the length of the pipe is minimum. If I find out X, I will find out theta 1, right? Or if I find out theta 1, I can find out X. So in other words, I have to find out theta 1 and theta 2 such that my length of the pipe is minimum. Omkar, were you regular for all the classes, Omkar? Okay, let me just complete the question. Is the question clear? So I have to find out relation between theta 1 and theta 2 such that my length of the pipe is minimum. So what do I do? Length of this part is how much? X square plus A square under root. X square plus A square under root. What is the length of this part? L0 minus X whole square plus B square under root. Now this is my total length, L, as a function of X. if I differentiate this dl dx and equate it to 0, then I'll get the point x. That's what I'm supposed to do. So you please try this question. I want to talk to Rakshit for 2 minutes. Rakshit, are you there? Rakshit? Right, Gayatri is here. Gayatri, are you there?
Yes, sir.
All right. Gayatri, what is going on in your class right now? In your college?
In physics, sir,
Yes.
they are saying about vectors, sir.
Okay, but last time you told about projectile motion, right? So projectile motion is over.
No, sir, they just said basic and they shifted to vectors.
Okay, okay, okay. They are talking about vectors. All right. So we'll be starting vectors tomorrow. So we'll surpass them. We'll get up. We'll be ahead in class. And Ashrita, what is going on in your class?
Sir,
Sorry?
same sir, like basics of two dimensions.
Oh, vectors. All right.
Sir, vectors.
Right.
Types
Jyoti,
of vectors.
Harika. Okay, let's solve this problem, students. All right, Jyoti. All right, units is going on. Fine. And Harika, what is going on in your class?
Sir,
What is going on in your class in college?
physics, sir.
Sorry?
Physics,
Yeah, physics. What is going on?
vectors.
Vectors. All right. All right. When did they start vectors? Rakshit is not responding. Rakshit, are you there?
Rakshit, you can unmute yourself and speak. Are you facing any problem? If so, please mention in the chat. If you are facing any problem, you should mention in the chat.
Rakshit,
Yes,
if at all
Rakshit.
you.
At least give a thumbs up. Are you there?
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah.
Yeah, Rakshit. What is going on in your class?
Yes, sir.
What is going on in your class in college?
Sir, friction.
Friction. All right. Uh, so, if at all you are comfortable with this and you want to try a problem in friction or Newton's laws, I'll give you a problem. You can try that problem.
So actually, I'm not that much comfortable in now, but I will
All
try
right. All
later,
right.
sir.
All right. That's okay. That's okay. See, we will take care of whole of syllabus. We are not. I'm not asking you to depend on the class or college. All right. Don't worry about that. Whether you are comfortable with that subject in right now or not, you don't worry. We will take care of whole of the subject independently. Independent of what is going on in your class, we'll take care of it. Whether you understand that class or not, we'll make sure that you understand here. But be regular, Rakshit. Rakshit, you're not being regular. All right, be regular.
Okay, sir.
All right, let's look at this one. So I differentiate this. dl dx is equal to, what is the derivative of this one? Chain rule. 1 by 2 root x square plus a square times, I go inside the function, onion peeling method. All right, we talked about onion peeling method or outside inside rule. I go from outer function to inner function. What is the outer function here? Root x. Root is our outer function. What is the derivative of root? 1 by 2 root. And everything as it is inside. Then I go inside the function. What is inside the function? X square plus a square. What is the derivative of x square? 2x. Derivative of a square is 0. Now, similarly, I differentiate this one. Plus 1 by 2 root L0 minus x whole square plus b square. Now I go inside the function. What is the inner function now? L0 minus x whole square. Whole square is the function. So that would be 2 into L0 minus x. I go inside the function now. That would be derivative of minus x is minus 1. So this 2 gets cancelled out. This 2 gets cancelled out. Now this is supposed to be equated to 0. Why am I equating to 0? At maxima or minima, my slope is 0. Slope of the function L of x is 0. Now look at this one. X by hypotenuse, L0 minus x by hypotenuse. What is x by hypotenuse? Sin theta 1. Sin theta 1 minus sin theta 2 equal to 0. That means sin theta 1 is equal to sin theta 2. For acute angles, theta 1 is equal to theta 2. That means angles should be same. Only then my length of the pipe would be minimum. That means they should be somewhere here. Is this clear, students? Is this method clear?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
All right, good. Others, Rakshit, is it clear? Omkar, I'll talk to you. But Rakshit, is it clear? At 8 o'clock, you'll receive a DPP purely based on this method. You'll have 10 problems and 3 examples. Examples are in detail. Read those examples, then go through the problems. All right. Now
Sir,
let's go for
can-
another. Yes, Gayatri?
Sir, can you repeat this after differentiation?
Okay. After differentiation, what I did, look at this. Now, x by root of a square plus x square is nothing but x by, this is root of x square plus a square. Right? So, x by hypotenuse. So, base by hypotenuse. If this is theta 1, this is theta 1. So, base by hypotenuse, opposite by, sorry, not base, opposite by hypotenuse is nothing but sin theta 1. X by root of a square plus x square. X by root of a square plus is sin theta 1. So, I'll write this whole thing as sin theta 1. Minus L0 minus x by hypotenuse. This is L0 minus x. L0 minus x by hypotenuse is again sin theta 2. I equate that to 0.
Yes.
When I equate that to 0, that becomes sin theta 1 is equal to sin theta 2. That means theta 1 is equal to theta 2.
Okay, sir. Thank you, sir.
Most welcome, Gayatri. Now let me go for another problem. Now there is a land here. There is a segment. There is a division. This line divides this whole plane into two spaces, two parts. Over here there is sand, and over here there is land. All right, hard land, but sand. there's a person at a distance A from here. There's a person here. This person has to run on the sand, which can run on the sand with speed V1. All right, let's say VA, and it can run on this land with VB. This person has to reach from A to another point B at a distance of B from the interface. So let's say if he goes like this, he's covering more distance on sand, less distance on sand, but more distance on land. If he goes like this. But if he goes like this, he's covering more distance on sand, but less distance on land. I have to find out, I have to strike a balance between these two distances such that the time taken for the person to reach from A to B is minimum. Time taken is minimum. That means, let's say he strikes somewhere here at a distance x from this one. And if this is L0, this would be L0 minus x. So time is minimum, I said, not the length. In the previous case, length of the pipe was minimum. But here the time has to be minimum. So where should he land? On this line, on this interface, on the bifurcation of the land and sand, such that the time taken for the person from A to B is minimum. On sand, he is moving with speed VA less than VB. Obviously, no, on sand he cannot run faster, but on land he can run faster. So VA is less than VB. That means he has to minimize distance here and maximize distance here because speed is more here. But just by looking at this, I cannot say that. I will have to use calculus. So at what point I have to strike is the question. Or if this is theta A and this is theta B, I have to find out relation between theta and theta B such that he should reach from A to B in minimum time. This is A0. From A0 to B0 in minimum time. That's the question. So where should he land? Either I have to find out x or relation between theta and theta naught and theta and theta B such that time taken from A0 to B0 is minimum. Let's see how. Again, I need t of x, time as a function of x, which is equal to, what is the hypotenuse now? X square plus a square under root. X square plus a square under root. But how much time will it take to travel this distance? Distance by speed. VA. Plus, this is the time in sand. Now I want time in land. Sum of these two should be time, total time. So time in sand is root of x square plus a square by VA. Time on land would be L0 minus x whole square.
Plus b square.
Yes, good. By VB. Who was that? Who said that?
Bhavyasri, sir.
All right, good. Good, Bhavyasri. Interact like that, students. It's a very small classroom. Let's make it very interactive. మీరు అన్మ్యూట్ చేసుకొని పెట్టుకొని మాట్లాడండి. That's okay. All right, I'm telling this to everyone.
Sir, I can't understand, sir.
Who is it?
I missed the classes, so I can't understand.
ఎవరు పేరేంటి?
Sir, I'm J Bhavna.
Oh, Bhavna. Or you have missed the classes? Then have you not attended the recorded sessions?
Sir, but they are more, sir.
Okay. From now on, don't miss the classes. I'll see to it that ఒక డౌట్ సెషన్ తీసుకొని నేను కవర్ చేస్తాను. ఆల్ రైట్, తక్కువ మంది ఉన్నారు కాబట్టి నేను చేయగలుగుతాను. బట్ వన్స్ దిస్ నంబర్ ఇంక్రీజెస్ టు 100 అప్పుడు చేయలేము. సో డోంట్ మిస్ ద క్లాసెస్ ఫ్రమ్ నౌ ఆన్. అటెండ్ ద రికార్డెడ్ సెషన్స్ అండ్ డౌట్ సెషన్స్ అప్పుడు డౌట్స్ క్లారిఫై చేసుకోండి. లేకపోతే ఇప్పుడు ఏం అర్థం కాదు. మీరు వెక్టర్స్ మిస్ చేశారనుకోండి, కైనమాటిక్స్ అర్థం కాదు. కైనమాటిక్స్ మిస్ చేస్తే మెకానిక్స్ అర్థం కాదు. మెకానిక్స్ మిస్ చేస్తే ఫిజిక్స్ అయిపోయినట్టే. ఫస్ట్ ఇయర్ లో మనం అక్టోబర్ వరకు చేసిన సిలబస్ మిస్ అయితే దట్స్ ఇట్, యువర్ ఫిజిక్స్ ఇస్ గాన్. మీరు ఏం చేసినా ఫిజిక్స్ రాదు. సెకండ్ ఇయర్ లో నేను చదువుకుంటా అంటే కూడా రాదు. మీకు హ్యావ్ టు డూ దిస్ మెకానిక్స్ అగైన్. నేను మెకానిక్స్ తప్ప ఆప్టిక్స్ చేసుకుంటా అంటే రాదు. ఆప్టిక్స్ లో కూడా మెకానిక్స్ ఉంటుంది, మోడర్న్ ఫిజిక్స్ లో కూడా మెకానిక్స్ ఉంటుంది, ఎలక్ట్రిసిటీలో కూడా మెకానిక్స్ ఉంటుంది. ఎలక్ట్రిసిటీలో ఓమ్స్ లా అని ఉంటుంది కదా, కిర్చాఫ్ లా, లూప్ లా, కరెంట్ లా, జంక్షన్ లా ఉంటాయి అనుకుంటారు. నో, మెకానిక్స్ దాంట్లో కూడా ఉంటుంది. సో మెకానిక్స్ మిస్ అయితే మొత్తం మిస్ అయినట్టే. ఆల్రైట్, డోంట్ మిస్ ద క్లాసెస్ ఫ్రమ్ నౌ ఆన్. ఆల్రైట్,
Okay, sir.
బట్ ఇది డౌట్స్ ఒకసారి డౌట్ రికార్డ్ సెషన్స్ అటెండ్ చేసుకోండి. ఏదైనా డౌట్స్ ఉంటే నేను క్లారిఫై చేస్తాను వీకెండ్ సెషన్స్ లో. ఆల్రైట్, వీకెండ్ సెషన్స్ లో మనకి డౌట్ సెషన్ సపరేట్ ఉంటుంది, 1 hour సపరేట్ డౌట్ సెషన్ ఉంటుంది. అప్పుడు నేను డౌట్స్ క్లారిఫై అందరికీ చేసేస్తాను. Alright, now I differentiate this. dt dx. What is the derivative of this one? This is VA. Derivative of this one is 1 by 2 root x, chain rule, into 2x minus 2 L naught minus x by L naught minus x whole square plus b square under root 1 by VB. Is it clear, students? కొంచెం congested గా ఉంది ఇది, అర్థమైందా అందరికి? I'll write it again neatly. dt dx is 1 by BA, 2x by
2 into under root x square plus a square.
good plus
Sir,
1 by VB.
you didn't write the 2 under root. You wrote only under root.
You are right. Thank you. Thank you so much. Good. Good. Allow undale. 1 plus 1 by VB times 2 into L naught minus x into minus 1 by 2 root of L naught minus x whole square plus V square. ఇది -1 ఇక్కడ నుంచి తీసి నేను ఇక్కడ పెట్టేస్తాను. Now look at this now.
We can cancel the 2 and the 2 first.
Yeah, I can cancel out 2. Now x by root of a square plus x square is nothing but sin theta a. So I can write sin theta a by VA minus sin theta b by VB equal to 0. So what do we get? Sin theta a
by VA is equals to sin theta B by VB.
ఇది ఏంటి? ఎక్కడ చూసారు ఇది? ఆప్టిక్స్ లో చూసే ఉంటారు కదా, స్నెల్స్ లా ఆఫ్ రిఫ్రాక్షన్. n1 sin theta 1 is equal to n2 sin theta 2.
Yes, sir.
అక్కడ రిఫ్రాక్టివ్ ఇండెక్స్ ఇన్ టర్మ్స్ ఆఫ్ మాట్లాడాము, ఇక్కడ ఇన్ టర్మ్స్ ఆఫ్ వెలాసిటీ మాట్లాడుతున్నాము. వెలాసిటీ is inversely proportional to refractive index. So n1 sin theta a, na sin theta is equal to nb sin theta b ఉంటే nb ప్లేస్ లో 1 by va వస్తుంది. So sin theta a by va is equal to sin theta b by vb. That means I should follow the path in such a way that taken by the light. ఇక్కడ నుంచి లైట్ పాస్ చేస్తే ఎయిర్ ఎలా రిఫ్రాక్ట్ అవుతుంది, నా పాత్ కూడా అలానే రిఫ్రాక్ట్ కావాలి. So this comes from Fermat's principle of least time.
So can you
Don't worry, you can ignore this word right now. We can do it again. Fermat's principle of it's actually Fermat, T is silent, but that's okay. All right. Now you have got our book law. You have got questions based on this method. Sorry, not book law, DPP law. There are 10 questions, three examples unnai, and 10 problems unnai. You attempt those problems. Approach is important, not the answer. I'm telling you again, answer is not important. Whether it's cos inverse 1 by 2 or that is not important, that we'll discuss. But you attempt each and every problem. I want to see the approach. The equation and answer is important. This equation, key equation, and its derivative. Rest all is simple manipulation. Even is simple. So this doesn't matter. What matters is these two equations, key equations. Key equations of the problem are these two. One is the function, then derivative of the function, which I equate to 0. These two things are important in every problem. So every problem in two equations చూస్తాను. In the doubt session, when we meet again, in the doubt session, అప్పుడు నేను ఈ రెండు చూస్తాను. What are those two? One, function. దేన్ని maximize, minimize చేయాలి. Then derivative of that function equating it to 0. These two things I'll see. All right. I suggest you send the pic to the WhatsApp number 7337285228 ఉంది కదా. Homework పంపిస్తారు. ఇక్కడ పంపియండి. All right, I'll check each and every whoever has sent, I'll check. And I suggest everyone send the solutions to the DPP. Question number AC, two equations పెట్టండి. That's enough. Answer is not important to me right now. Answer ఎలా వచ్చేస్తుంది. ఇది వచ్చేస్తే ఆన్సర్ ఎలా వచ్చినట్టే. But these two things are important. ఇది ఫ్రేమ్ చేయడం రావాలి, దానికి డిఫరెన్షియేట్ చేయడం రావాలి. All right. Now, let's quickly do. This is the application of derivatives, maximum, minima. Let's see the application of integrals. We'll just see two examples. Then we can wind up. With this, we'll complete basic math. We'll move on to vectors tomorrow. All right, now look at this one, students. In the mundu problem lo, ela unde I had a canal, water body. A is here, B is here. Now let us say that joins somewhere here. Now gila vachindi. I got theta 1 is equal to theta 2. Now let us see if I can solve this without calculus. Without calculus కూడా చేయొచ్చు. But I cannot do the second problem without calculus. I can do only this problem without calculus. But the solution is interesting. That's why I'm telling you. What I do, I take the reflection of this A naught over here with respect to this line. With respect to this line, I take the reflection of A naught. So I get some, let's say, A naught prime. This distance will also be A. Now, this length plus this length has to be minimum. This length and this length. A naught, let's say this is C naught. A naught, C naught, C naught, B naught. Adi minimum undali. Now, that means A naught prime C naught and C naught B naught. That should also be minimum. If this is to be minimum, this also is to be minimum because it's just the same length. This is a reflection of this one. If this plus this is minimum, then this plus this is also minimum. That means for this to be minimum, for distance between 2 points to be minimum, how do I connect the 2 points? I connect them directly. Distance between 2 points is minimum in a plane, in a Cartesian plane. Distance between 2 points is minimum when you connect them directly. Directed distance. The direct distance between 2 points is minimum instead of this one or this one or this one, any other distance. Distance between 2 points is minimum. Which distance is minimum? The direct distance, the direct connected distance is minimum. అందుకే this plus this is minimum, in which case when I join these two, A naught prime and B naught directly. That means when I join them directly, this is theta naught, this is also theta naught. If that is theta naught, let's say this is psi naught, this is psi naught. So I got theta A is equal to theta B. Without calculus, I got it. That theta A is equal to theta B. Is this okay, students? Is this method okay?
Sir, can you say it once more?
Yeah, I'll tell this again. This is an interesting method. That's what I'm telling you. ఇది బ్రిడ్జ్ కోర్స్ లో కూడా ఇలాంటి మెథడ్ మనం మాట్లాడాము. I don't know whether you have attended the bridge course or not. ఒక క్వశ్చన్ ఇచ్చారు అక్కడ. Now let's look at this one. I've got A naught, C naught, C naught, B naught. రెండు కలిపేసి మినిమం ఉండాలి. A naught, C naught plus C naught, B naught. This length should be minimum. But because A naught prime C naught is a reflection of this one, A naught prime C naught plus C naught prime B naught should also be minimum. If this plus this is minimum, this plus this is also minimum. That
Yes.
means if I wipe this out, when will this plus this become minimum? When will this plus this become minimum? When I directly join these 2 points. When I directly join these 2 points, distance between 2 points is minimum when I directly join the 2 points. Is this clear?
Yes, sir.
That means if I draw a vertical here, this angle is equal to this angle. This was theta A, sorry, this was theta A, this was theta B. They are vertically opposite angles, so theta A is equal to theta B. I could conclude that without calculus.
Yes, sir.
All right. In a footnote, you write down geodesic. Geodesic అని రాసుకోండి. We'll talk about geodesic whenever we come across geodesics. All right, footnote లో రాసుకోండి. ఈ మెథడ్ కింద footnote ఉంటుంది కదా, పేజ్ కింద. Here you write down geodesic or geodesics. Any doubts as of now, students?
No, sir.
All right. Omkar, I suggest you attend the recorded sessions, and then in the weekend session you will have a doubt session. Doubt session ఖచ్చితంగా every week ఉంటుంది weekend లో. That time you can clarify all your doubts at once. All right. Now, okay, it's time is up. I just have one more problem actually. I've got this is river. This is a point A here and a point B here. This person can swim or take a boat to cross the river. All right. And once he crosses this river, this is land. He will start running towards B. His speed in river is VR and his speed in on land is V naught. Once he reaches this land, he'll run over there towards B. The question is, where should he land on the land? Where should he land on the land such that he should reach B in minimum time? And distance of B from here, let's say this is L naught. Land paina speed V naught undi. River lo boat speed emo VR undi. This is still river. All right. Or let's say he's swimming in a still river with a speed of VR. So if he goes like this, he will minimize time in river, but maximize time in on land. But if he goes directly like this, and VR is less than V naught, if he goes directly like this, he will maximize time in river itself. So it will take more time. But the question is, where should he land on land? This X, such that he'll reach there in minimum time. Is the question. Yeah, Omkar, have you attended all the sessions till now? Starting nunchi attend ayyara? Omkar, answer this question to me. Unmute yourself and speak. Omkar, starting nunchi attend ayyara మీరు? Sorry?
Omkar, your voice is not clear.
Your voice
You
is
can put a
breaking,
message.
Omkar.
Phone again.
attend the
Or you do
two
one thing, you
classes, sir.
type in the chat box.
No, sir. In middle, I do not attend, sir.
No, you have to
Two
attend. See, this is not a
classes.
history class or this is not a theory language
I'm
class.
not attend two classes, sir. In middle.
Last two classes.
Hello.
In middle, it seems,
All right. No, if you miss any class, you'll lose a chain. You'll lose a connection in the chain. ఇది హిస్టరీ ఆర్ లాంగ్వేజ్ క్లాస్ కాదు కదా. అంటే ఎక్కడి నుంచి నేను స్టార్ట్ చేస్తే అక్కడి నుంచి అర్థం అయిపోతుందని. హిస్టరీలో కనెక్షన్స్ ఉండవు. ఆ ఫ్యాక్ట్స్ ఉంటాయి. ఆ ఫ్యాక్ట్స్ నేను గుర్తుపెట్టుకుంటే సరిపోతుంది. బట్ ఇది ఇలా కాదు కదా. You'll have connections. First class will be connected to second class will be connected to third class. That's what you have. If at all you miss a class for some reason, hope that is not a silly reason, you attend the video lecture, recorded session. Recorded session చేసుకొని మళ్ళీ you continue the class. Otherwise, you will miss the whole chapter. If you miss the whole chapter, you will miss whole mechanics. Mechanics miss చేస్తే physics miss అయినట్టే. All right. So doubt sessions ఉన్నాయి weekend లో. Before that, you attend the recorded sessions and be ready with the doubts. నేను మళ్ళీ explain చేసేస్తాను. All right, we cannot do this every week, but for this week, because you people have been still didn't get used to this coaching, that's why I'm giving you offer that I will repeat certain things, provided you attend the video sessions, recorded sessions, and come back to the doubt sessions. Doubt sessions ఉన్నప్పుడు recorded sessions అన్ని attend చేసి మళ్ళీ రండి. All right. That's it. You try this question. I'll just initiate this thought process. Width of the river is D. That is L naught. This is D naught. I'll find out the hypotenuse and I'll find its length. Time over here plus time over here should be minimum. So T of X, I'll write that function and I differentiate T, dt dx will be equal to 0. I'll get X is equal to X naught. All right. So let's stop here. All right. Students, ఇది రాసేద్దాం ఒకసారి ఫంక్షన్ ఎలా రాస్తారు? If this is x square plus d square under root. T of x is equal to x square plus d square under root by VR plus L naught minus x by V naught is my function, right?
Yes, sir.
Now differentiate this dt dx. What is the derivative of this one?
1 by 2 into under root x square plus d naught square.
Into 2x, right? In the numerator, I go inside the function, I get 2x.
Yes, sir.
Minus 1 by v naught. All right. Now, if this is theta naught, 2 gets cancelled out. X by x square plus v square is nothing but sine theta naught. So 1 by VR sine theta naught, this is equal to 0. So that is equal to 1 by v naught. So sine theta naught is equal to VR by v naught. So theta naught is equal to sine inverse of VR by v naught. Pretty simple. ఇక్కడ నుంచి very simple simplification of equation, but ఇక్కడ వరకే crux of the problem. Here is the crux of the problem. Framing a function x, q of x, and then I differentiate that and equate to 0. Why am I doing it? Because to maximize or minimize, my slope will be equal to 0. All right. Is this method okay? I mean, is this problem okay? Method is same. In every problem, we are doing the same method. I frame a function, I differentiate that function with respect to the variable. A function will be in terms of one variable. I differentiate that function with respect to that one variable and equate it to 0. Further is simplification. I am not bothered about this simplification. Currently, I am bothered about these two steps. If you get these two steps correctly, I'm happy. And that is enough for now. All these can be taken care of later. All right. Now, there is one more interesting point here. After you attempt the DPP, I'll discuss an interesting point here. All right. All right. That interesting point is, I'll just tell that. చూడండి ఇప్పుడు ఐఎమ్ గోయింగ్ ఇన్ సచ్ అ వే దట్ మై లైట్ ఇఫ్ దిస్ డెన్సర్ మీడియం దిస్ రేర్ మీడియం క్రిటికల్ యాంగిల్ ఆ క్రిటికల్ యాంగిల్ వెళ్తే ఐఎమ్ రీచింగ్ ద పాయింట్ బి ఇన్ మినిమం టైం సో రిఫ్రాక్షన్ ఇస్ అగైన్ కమింగ్ ఇంటూ పిక్చర్ దట్ ఫర్మా ప్రిన్సిపల్ ఇస్ కమింగ్ అగైన్ ఇంటూ పిక్చర్ all right you think about this problem there is one interesting point here one point which I haven't revealed that I'll talk to you about that in the doubt session not tomorrow but doubt session but I hope you got the problem correct అందరికి అర్థమైందా ఇది then we'll conclude this. Have you understood? Everyone has understood this problem?
Sir.
All right, but there is one interesting point in the problem that I'll discuss in the doubt session in the weekend. All right, thank you all students. Thank you so much for joining and listening. Thank you, Chandrika ma'am. Over to you, ma'am. I request Gurvinder sir to take over.
Hello, good evening, everyone. Am I audible?
Yes, sir,
Yes,
you are
sir,
audible,
you're
sir.
Okay, great. We'll start. Just a second. The homework that I gave yesterday, did anyone do it? Has anyone done the homework? Okay. Seems like no one did it. Okay. So today, today we'll start with functions, but before that, I'll just give you a basic introduction into wavy curvy method. Okay. Wavy curvy method. Okay. So what is wavy curvy method basically? Like you have a equation something like this, inequality basically. Okay, let me take it in x only. So x minus x1 raised to power a1, x minus x2 power a2, x minus x3 power a3, something like this. And denominator also we have similar terms. X minus xn raised to power an. Okay, or let me take it as let me take it as b1. So b1 and this will be z1. So x minus b2 and this will be z2, something like this, and something like this, and 0 over here. Okay, so basically I need to find out that what is the range on number line. Where this inequality holds true. Okay, so like basically, so directly a problem on the practice problem I will give you. So it is x plus 2 to the power 6 into x minus 3 raised to power 5 divided by x minus 4 to the power of 3 and x minus 1 squared. Okay, so it has to be greater than or equal to 0. So I will try to find out. So first of all, how to solve this problem. This is for IIT. This is mathematics. Like we have started with proper mathematics syllabus. Okay, the everything that was common for both JEE and Neet students, that we have completed three classes earlier. After that, this is the third class of proper mathematics. Proper as mean JEE wala mathematics. Okay, this is the third class. Okay, so how will you solve this problem? How will you solve this problem? So first of all, you will find out the points, the important points, critical points. Okay, so what will be the critical points? Critical points are those points wherein this function, each and every term of this function is setting to be 0. Okay, so x plus 2 is 0, so that means minus 2. Then we have 1. Then we have 3. Then we have 4. These are the 4 critical points over here. Okay, critical values. Okay, yes, value also you can say critical value, critical point, kuch bhi bol sakte ho, as per your wish. Okay, so now what you will do, first you will check on the right side of 4. Okay, so first I will check for this value. If x is greater than 4, so x minus 4 will be greater than 0, right? Yes, it will be greater than 0. So basically it will be positive. Okay, write it like this. X minus 1 will be negative, so it will be minus. X minus 3 will also be negative, minus. Then x plus 2, it will be positive. It will be positive. I am checking for this range. Okay, right side of 4. So it will be plus again. So when I will evaluate on this side, on the right side of 4, it will be x plus 2, that is positive raised to power 6 into x minus 3, negative to the power 5 divided by x minus 4 to power 3. X minus 4 is positive, so it is positive to power 3, and x minus 1 is negative, so negative to power 2. I know positive will remain positive only, so no need to include this. Negative to the 5th power will be negative. And negative square, if I multiply negative with negative, it will turn out to be positive. So negative divided by positive, it will be a negative value. It will be a negative value. So I can say in this range, from 4 to infinity, this function will return a negative value. Okay. Wait a second. Did we do any error over here? X minus 1 square. Okay. X plus 2. Okay. Oh, sorry. Okay. Yeah. Everything will be positive over here. Yeah, obviously. Okay. Sorry. It was a calculation error. Okay. Everything will be positive only now, obviously. अगर x 1 से बड़ा है, अगर x 4 से बड़ा है, so 1 से भी तो बड़ा है, right? If x is greater than 4, it is something like 4.5, 4.2, anything, 5. So x minus 1 will also be positive, x minus 3 will also be positive, x plus 2 will also be positive. So it is positive to the 6th power, positive to the 5th power, positive to the 3rd power, and positive to 2nd power. So our final answer, I know it will be positive only. So on the right side of 4, this function will be positive only itself. It will be positive only. Second, I will check for between 3 and 4. I will check between 3 and 4. Okay. So between 3 and 4, x minus 4 will be negative. X minus 4 will be negative. But x minus 3 will be positive. Right? X minus 3, because it is greater than 3. Right? Similarly, x plus 2 will also be positive. X plus 2 will also be positive. Okay, then what is left? X plus 2, x minus 1. what will be x minus 1? X minus 1 will be positive. Okay. So I try to just find a similar relation between these two. Okay, so I will write it in this form. So it is x plus 2. So positive to the sixth power. Okay. Then x minus 3 positive to fifth power whole divided by negative to third power and minus 1. That is positive to second power. So I know this positive will remain positive only, but it is negative to third power. So minus a negative number multiplied by a negative number multiplied by a negative number. So it will result in a negative number. We know this thing, right? Negative multiplied by negative will be positive. But again, if you multiply it with a negative number, it will turn out to be negative only. So it will be plus divided by minus. Okay, these are just easy tricks to remember. So that means between 3 and 4, this function will turn out to be negative. Similarly, I will take between 1 and 3. Between 1 and 3. So when I take between 1 and 3, x minus 4. Okay, so पहले easy वाला लेते हैं. So x minus 3 will be negative because it is less than 3. X minus 4 will also be negative. भाई जब 3 से ही छोटा है तो 4 से तो छोटा ही होगा. ठीक है. X plus 2 will be positive and x minus 1. You are getting the point that I'm trying to say, right? Like we are just checking signs of these individual functions over here and then just putting it in the final equation and checking if it is coming out to be positive or negative. Nothing complex. Okay, nothing complex. मतलब इसमें कुछ मुश्किल नहीं है. There isn't something tough in that. You are just checking the signs of these individual functions at these places, at this what we can say, this finite intervals. At these intervals you are checking the value and then you are trying to see if the function's final value is positive or negative in these regions. Okay, so and x minus 1 will also be positive. So when I substitute over here, it will be positive to the sixth power. X minus 3 is negative to the fifth power divided by negative to the third power and what is this, x minus 1 squared, so plus second power. So it will be negative divided by negative, right? Positive I will never count only. Don't need to count only. So negative divided by negative, it is positive. So in this region it will be positive. Similarly, when I take between minus 2 and 1, minus 2 and 1, okay, minus 2, sorry, minus 2 and 1. Just a second. Okay, we are just checking values of the function in these regions. Okay, so what will be x minus 4? What will be x minus 3? What will be x plus 2? And what will be x minus 1? ठीक है, कोई एक जन बताएगा. Anyone from today's? We will check first of all who has come today. Gayatri has come today. Manoj has come. Ashrita will tell. Okay, Ashrita will tell today. Ashrita, you will tell this four answers. If x is lying between minus 1 and 2, so x minus 4 will be a negative value or a positive value? Rakshit?
Negative, sir.
Yes, negative. It will be negative. What about x minus 3?
It is also negative.
What about this x plus 2?
Positive, sir.
And x minus 1?
Positive.
Just a second.
Negative.
Yeah, it should be minus 2 and 1. Sorry, I wrote it again wrong. It should be minus 2 and 1. Okay. It is minus 2 and 1, na? So x minus 4 is negative, correct? X minus 3 is also negative. X plus 2, what is x plus 2? Positive, right? And what is x minus 1?
Negative, sir.
Correct, negative. So again, put it in that function. X plus 2 to the power 6. So positive to the power 6. Okay. X minus 3 to the power 5. So negative to the power 5 divided by x minus 4 cube. So negative cube. Okay. And x minus 1 squared. So negative squared. So what is it basically? What is it basically? It is positive. You can see that. See here in denominator we have negative 2 power 5. Here we have negative 2 power 5. So negative 2 power 5 and negative 2 power 5 when divided, they will result in positive. So this area will also be positive. Okay. Similarly, if we check for x is less than minus 2, do you have a doubt?
Sir, down it is both are negative. If one is negative and a positive, it becomes negative. But both are negative, won't it become positive?
Which one? Which one are you talking about?
Last problem, sir. Positive.
This? Are you talking about this one? Plus 1 to power 6 minus 2 power 5. This one?
Minus 2x1. Last problem, sir.
Last means this one. Like where is x belonging to? In which range is x? Which range is
Minus
x?
2 is less than x
Okay,
and
this na,
x is
this
less
one na.
than
Okay.
1.
So yeah, what is the issue in this?
Down both are negative. Won't it
No,
become positive?
This is not negative. It is minus to the power 2. So it is basically minus multiplied by a minus number. It is a positive number. Negative multiplied by negative is a positive number. It is minus to the power of 2. Minus to power of 2 means basically negative number minus number multiplied by a minus number. So it is a positive number. Na? Multiplication of two negative numbers is a positive number. Right?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So similarly, we have x is less than minus 2. So if x is less than minus 2, x minus 4 will be negative, x minus 3 will be negative, x plus 2 will be x plus 2 will be negative, and x minus 1 will also be negative. So it is basically negative to power of 6. Okay. Negative to power of 5 by negative power 3 and negative power 2. So what will it result in? What will it result in? Tell me. What will it result in? Will it be positive or negative?
Negative.
It will be negative. Are you sure? Who? No, check it once. See, in the top we are getting negative to power 11, and in denominator we are getting negative to power 5. So that means overall we are getting negative to power 6. So that means negative multiplied by negative multiplied by negative multiplied negative multiplied negative multiplied negative.
Sir,
This 2 will be positive, this 2 will be positive, this 2 will be positive. So the answer will be positive. It will be positive. Right?
yes, sir.
समझ आया ना? Because it is negative, like okay, you get that, right? Okay. So like this is just a mind mapping problem. Okay, mind mapping, just mind mapping. Okay, it is used in many places in derivatives also, in sets also. So what happens is, like for example, you get a function whose derivative comes out to be something like this. Okay, you get a function whose derivative turns out to be in the form like this. Okay, it turns out to be of this form. No need to write it. Okay, it turns out to be of this form. Okay. Okay, something like this basically. It turns out to be like this. So the question can ask you, in which region is it increasing or decreasing? So how will you do it? We know that if f dash x is positive, it is increasing, and if f dash x is negative, it is decreasing. So basically, you will be given. So you will first find out the critical points, critical values. First, you will find out the critical values. After you find out the critical value, you divide it on the number line, something like this. And then for every range, you can find out if it is positive or negative on this range, positive or negative on this range. So depending on if it is positive in a range, so for that range it will be increasing. And if it is negative in the range, so that for that values the function will be decreasing. Right? समझ आया?
Yes, sir.
Right? मतलब basically it is a mind mapping problem. Okay. So regarding this thing, I will give you I have shared the PDF with you yesterday, right? I have shared the PDF. So please look at page number 26 and 27 of the PDFs. Okay. 26 and 27 number pages of the PDF. Okay. In that you will find this wavy curvy method, and we have a few problems also. So among them, you can solve this question number 26 on the PDF that I had shared yesterday. So there are total 6 subparts. Okay. 6 subparts like this. Okay. Okay.
So,
Okay. No, sorry. I'm sorry. Not 26, 25. Solve 25. Okay. 25. There are 10 subset sub problems, but they are easy. They are easy. Okay. Okay. Do this will be your homework for today. Okay. This is your homework. ठीक है. तो आज का अपन करते हैं स्टार्ट. सो बेसिकली इसमें कुछ था नहीं. ठीक है. इट इज जस्ट माइंड मैपिंग. लाइक wavy curvy method is a basic method of representing if and just after you have done this now, just proceed to one another step also. So this is -2, this is 1, this is 3, this is 4. So in the area where it is positive, draw it in above. Then where it is negative, draw it below. Where it is positive, draw it above, like this. Okay. Plus, minus, plus, plus, and plus. Okay. Just like this. So this is why we call it wavy curvy method. This is our final result that we get. Something like this. Okay. Something like this. We draw a freehand curve like this to show if the function is positive or negative in this range. Okay. Wavy curvy method. ठीक है. समझ आया ना?
yes, sir.
Yes,
Sure.
sir.
Sure ना?
Yes, sir.
Okay. See, if you tell कि नहीं समझ आया, so I will repeat. Okay. मार थोड़ी दूंगा तुमको. ठीक है. मतलब कुछ कर नहीं रहे हैं इसमें. We are not doing any मतलब we are not brainstorming anything. Just we have a given we have a given equation like this. Okay. In this form we are just checking if it is on what part of the number line, on what values of x it is positive or negative. We are just checking that. So how we will do that? Just find critical points, and after you have found out the critical points, in each interval put the values of plus and minus, and depending on the sign of the final function, you will get if it is plus or minus in these regions. Okay. Like we this problem. So please do this 10 subparts. They are fairly simple, and they are not more than quadratic. Okay. Here we have done raised to power 3 also, raised to power 6 also. So this was the toughest problem of them all. You can see. Okay. Okay. So yeah, today we'll be starting with relations and functions. So first of all, I'll be discussing about Cartesian product. Acha, okay. You guys go to junior college, na? So where is the syllabus running currently? Like how much have they completed till now?
Matrices is going on, sir.
Matrices, which book are they following?
State book, sir.
State book, okay. I think I have just a second. Like you have completed this chapter.
Sir,
Have you
it's
completed?
going on matrices.
No, what I'm asking is, have you completed this chapter? Like, are they following The same order of the book. The first chapter
No,
was functions,
no,
the
sir.
second was mathematical induction, the third
No.
was matrices, right? So they
No,
have they
sir.
completed the first two and or directly they
No,
have jumped
sir.
to the.
First, they are teaching matrices.
Okay, okay. So that is the first chapter you are currently doing, right?
Yes, sir.
Okay, okay, okay. Okay, so they haven't completed the first book. That is what I was asking. Okay, thank you. So basically, what Cartesian product is, if we have a set A and another set B, okay, so it is represented as A cross B. Okay, so basically, if we have an element 1, 2 over here and an element 3, 4, 5 over here, so A cross B is basically a big set in which the elements of first and second come in the form of ordered pairs. Okay, so this is basically a ordered pair, 1 and 3. So we have 1, 4, we have 1, 5. You both are not going in the same junior college, like student, like you all are from different colleges. Okay.
Yes, sir. They are from different colleges.
Okay, okay, okay. Actually, in the remaining India, we generally call 11th, 12th school only. But that is why I was confused when you told college first. Okay, anyways. So Cartesian product, basically, if we have a set A and a set B, okay. I have a set A and a set B. So set A is represented as 1 and 2, 1 and 2 like this. Set B is 3, 4, 5. So basically, A and B is a set where these elements of first set and second set come in the form of ordered pairs. Okay, they come in the form of ordered pairs. This is called an ordered pair. Ordered pair x comma y such that x belongs to A and y belongs to B. Okay, something like this. Okay. Similarly, so this is basically what we have. Okay. So chalo, just a basic question to solve. If a set A has let us take x elements and a set B has y elements, so what are the number of elements in A cross B? What are the number of elements in A cross B? Tell me. See, set A has x elements. Set B has y elements. So when you are creating any possible ordered pair, so you can either take x elements from this one and you can take y elements from this one. So x elements from this one multiplied by y elements from this one. So it will be x multiplied by y. Yes, Gayatri, correct. X multiplied by y, right? Because the first while selecting the first coordinate, the first element of the ordered pair, you have x options. While selecting the second one, you have y options. So it will be x multiplied by y. Like similarly here also, we have 2 and 3. 2 elements here, 3 elements here. So it will be 6 elements. Okay. So just like we take A cross B, we can take B cross A also. We can take A cross A also. We can take B cross B also. Okay. So what will be the value of A cross A? Tell me. What will be the value of A cross A? It is 1 comma 2. A is 1 comma 2. So it can be 1 1, 1 2, 2 1, and 2 2. 4 elements. Okay. Similarly, we can have B cross B also. B is basically
9
what?
elements.
Yes, yes, correct. 9 elements. It will have 9 elements. Correct. Right? Right. So basically, we just have to think about that A cross B and B cross A are not the same. Why? Because when we are taking B cross A, so the elements of B come first in the Cartesian coordinate, in the ordered pair. So if I'm taking B cross A, If I'm taking B cross A, so it will be something like 3 1, 3 2, 4 1, 4 2. Okay, these are different things because the elements of B will come in front now. ठीक है, B आगे A पीछे. Easy right? कुछ था ही नहीं इसमें. हाँ, yes, please ask. Do you have a doubt? Okay. Okay. So basically, yeah, again, here we have three methods of denoting a Cartesian product. The first one is basic roster form, as we have done earlier also. Raster बोल लो, builder बोल लो. नहीं, roster ही बोलता है. ठीक है. First is roster. Roster means what? Simple. A cross B is equal to, write in this form, 1 2 2 3, something like this. Okay, writing the exact elements of the set. Second, we have set builder, or let us say builder, only builder form. Set builder was in set. Okay, so builder will be in what form? Again the same form we used for sets. X comma y such that x belongs to A, y belongs to B. Okay, builder form, right? We used to do it in sets. Third is arrow diagram. Arrow diagram is what? You write a set A over here. This is 1 2. You write a set B over here, 3 4 and 5, and then you draw diagrams. 1 से 3 पे जा रहा है, 1 से 4 पे जा रहा है, 1 से 5 पे जा रहा है, 3 2 से 4, and so these are the three diagrams. So these are the three methods of denoting how we will denote A cross B. Okay, A cross B को लिखना कैसे है, उसका 3 methods हैं ये. ठीक है. Right, you got it ना? इसमें था, there is nothing in that. Okay, there was nothing in that. Okay, so now we will start with relation. So basically, a relation from set A to B. Okay, a relation from set A to B is any subset of A cross B. Any subset of A cross B. Like earlier we had 1 and 2, and over here we had 3 4 5. Okay, so, or I can also represent this relation R. It is a subset of A cross B. Okay, so out of the many elements that we had in A cross B, we had a total of 6 elements. Okay, we had a total of 6 elements. ठीक है. So out of that, I can choose any possible subset. I can choose any possible subset and it will become my relation. Relation from A to B. ठीक है, चलो लगे हाथ एक क्वेश्चन. N of A is 3, N of B is 4. So find number of relations. From A to B. Tell me. Tell me भाई जल्दी बता देना. ठीक है, इस बार टाइम नहीं है अपने पास. इजी है, चलो रक्षित बताएगा. Anyone else? Anyone else except Gayatri will tell this time.
Is it 12, sir?
No. 12 is, see, I'm not asking you the number of elements in A cross B. That is 12 for sure. It is correct. I am asking the number of possible relations. What is a relation? Relation basically means you have taken this A cross B thing. So any possible subset of it is a relation. So what will be the possible number of relations? So basically it will be the possible number of subsets of this set. Okay. It will be the possible number of subsets.
Yes,
So
sir.
tell me, what is the number of subsets possible of any set?
2 power n.
Yes, correct. So what will be n over here?
7.
No. See, if I give you a set, let us say I gave you a set X. Okay. If a set had X elements, so it will have 2 to the power X, right? Here we are talking about subsets of A cross B. A cross B, treat it as a set. A
12.
cross B is a set. Yes, correct. It is 12.
2
It
to
is 12,
the
right?
power of 12.
Yes. So total relations will be
2 to the power of 12.
okay, 2 to the power of 12. It is, I guess, not very sure, 4096. Okay. वो 1024 वाला गेम बहुत बार खेला है. It is available. It is a game in Windows where you have to add two power numbers. Okay, anyways. So yeah, so this is what basically a relation means. Okay. So when we are talking about a relation, okay, when you are when you are taking, just a second. Okay. So basically, you have calculated A cross B, okay, of any possible two sets. Any possible two sets, you have created A cross B. Okay. So when you are taking its subset when you are taking. So it may be that if you are taking the coordinates x comma y, like if you are taking the ordered pair x comma y such that x is belonging to A and y is belonging to B. Okay, if you are taking it in this form, it may be that y and x can have a relation between each other. Like they can have also and they can't have also. It is open to you. It is open to you. Like I can choose a subset where x and y have shared some uh, common dependency on them. Okay, it is possible. Like for example, I take A is equal to let me take -1 0 1 2 3 4. Okay, and B I take 0 1 4 10 16. Okay, so I'm telling you that draw a relation from A to B such that when you are taking any ordered pair x comma y in that, okay, so y should be equal to x square. So can you guys tell me what the relation will be? Can you tell me what that relation from A to B will be? I am telling you, take such a relation from A to B, set A to set B में एक ऐसा relation choose करो that in that relation all the ordered pairs that come, okay, x belongs to A and y belongs to B, will come only if y is equal to x square. Only if y is equal to x square. Okay. So first I will go in A. First I will go in A. I will go inside. I will check. यार यहाँ पे -1 आ रहा है. Is -1 का square in this second set? Yet yes, it is there. So -1 comma 1 will be a valid entry of this relation. So I will enter it over here. Then I will move here 0. If I put x over 0, y will be 0. So yes, 0 comma 0 is also present. I can take this. I move here 1. So 1 comma 1 present. Yes, I will add it. I will move ahead 2. 2 comma 4. Yes, it is present. So I will take this. Now I will come to 3. अब क्या हुआ? 3 का यार 9 तो है ही नहीं यहाँ पे, 9 तो है ही नहीं बेचारा, 9 तो है ही नहीं इस सेट में. So 3, 9 can't be inserted. It can't be inserted here because 9 is not a part of B, na. 9 should have been a part of B. I could have inserted it. I came over here, 4, yes, 16 is there. So this is my relation. So this is my relation from A to B. This is my required relation from A to B. ठीक है? This is my required relation from A to B. So in other words, if I give you a set A, if I give you this set A, -1, 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, and I give you the set B, that is 0, 1, 4, 10, and 16. Okay, I can write this relation in the form of builder form also. In builder form also, I can write this relation. How will I write it? I will say a relation R is equal to x comma y such that x belongs to A, y belongs to B, and y is equal to x square. Only insert, so basically what this is telling me, only insert those ordered pairs into this relation if x is belonging to A. Sorry, it should be B over here. Y is belonging to B. Okay, and y is equal to x square. Only if these three conditions are true, then you can have these element, any given ordered pair inserted into the relation. Otherwise, it will not come into the relation. So basically, if I write this thing, can you guys see that these both conditions are equivalent? Like either I write in this form or I write in this form. Both of these are talking about the same relation. Both of these are talking about the same relation. Either I write in this form or I write in this form. Okay, both of these are equivalent. They are equivalent conditions. Either I write all the elements of this and give it to you, or I write it like this and give it to you. Right? Or similarly, I could have given it in the visual form also. First, I could have drawn A. Okay, first I could have drawn A. -1, 0, 1, 2, 3, or 4. B. B also I could have drawn 0, 1, 4, 10, 16. और फिर क्या तीर चलाओ. Right? So this is my arrow diagram. एक ही एग्जांपल से मैंने तीनों को क्लियर कर दिया. ओके, एंड बोथ these things are equivalent. Actually, these three things are equivalent. If I draw any of them, I am trying to represent the same meaning. If I draw any one of them, I am trying to represent the same meaning. ठीक है? So I have three options. ठीक है? I have three options. I can write any one of these. या तो ऐसे लिख दो, या ऐसे लिख दो, या ऐसे बना दो. फाइन? क्लियर? क्लियर ना?
Sir.
Yes.
Okay, great. That you can do it anyway. Basically, that was what I meant to say. You can do it anyway. Okay. Okay. So ठीक है. Okay. Give this answer. I have given you a relation in builder form. Okay. Give this answer to me in roster form. Give this answer to me in roster form. How will you do it? Tell me. You can unmute and speak directly. Okay. It is.
We can take prime numbers as x and we can take it's a square plus 1 as y.
Correct.
X square plus 1.
Correct. So tell me, what are the prime numbers less than 15?
2, 3, 5,
2,
7.
3, 5, 7,
Then
11.
11 and 13.
Yes, sir.
Okay. So it's x square plus 1. So it will be 5, 10, 26, 50, 122, and 170. Right?
Yes, sir.
So it will be 2, 5, 3, 10,
And 5,
5,
20.
26, so on. Like you can do it. Okay.
Yes, sir.
Like it is very basic. Very basic it is. It is very basic for me to discuss in class. Correct?
Yes.
Okay. Okay. So basically when we have a relation, okay, when we have a relation from set A to set B, okay, so basically there are some important terminologies connected to that relation. Okay, some important terms. So the first we have domain. Domain का मतलब क्या है? For example, R is a relation from A to B. Okay, R is a relation from A to B. So the domain of relation R is the set of all those elements. Okay, is the set of all those elements from which the arrow is originating. Okay, basically just take it this way. Like for example, I have this. Okay, I have this set A. Set A was how much? My minus 1 0, minus 1 0, 1 2 3 4. Okay, so when I was writing in this form, so an arrow was originating from -1, it was originating from 0, it was originating from 1, it was originating from 2, and it was originating from 4 also. Okay, so basically domain is the set of all those elements from where arrow is originating. Just think of it as like this. So domain of this relation would be -1 0 1 2 3 and 4. Basically, in other words, I can also say it set of first elements of all ordered pairs in R. Okay, the set of first elements of all ordered pairs. Okay, you have this thing, you have this set over here, right? You have this set. You have this relation. So in this relation, just see all the first elements. You see all the first elements and draw that set. So its set will be like this. Similarly, we have domain and here we have range. Okay, range is what? Range is set of second elements. Set of second elements of all ordered pairs. So here, like if I draw B over here in this arrow diagram, okay, if I draw B, it was 0, 1, 4, 10, and 16. 0, 1, 4, 10, and 16. So one arrow was ending at 0, one arrow was ending at 1, one at 4, and one at 16. So its range would be 0, 1, 4, and 16. Only this. 10 will not be included. 10 will not be included. Oh, sorry, I made a mistake over here. यार किसी ने बोला भी नहीं. Okay. 3 will not be here, na? Because from 3, arrow was not originating. Similarly, no arrow was ending at 10. No arrow was ending at 10, so it is not part of range. Only 0, 1, 4, and 16 are part of range. Okay. Third, we have a word codomain. Codomain. Codomain is basically nothing, the entire set B. Like if the relation is running from A to B, so this whole set B is called codomain. Whole set B. So basically in here the codomain would be how much? 0, 1, 4, 10, 16. Okay. One thing that I can clearly infer from here, that range is a subset of codomain. Right? Range is clearly a subset of codomain. Range has to be, right? Why? Because this thing I have B, like the second set. So the arrows can end only at some part of this B, or at a smaller part of this B, or at something that is equal to this B. B से बाहर arrow नहीं जा सकते ना. So range, this range thing, the place where arrows are ending. The place where arrows are ending. Range will always be a subset of codomain. Okay. Okay. So let us do a small problem over here. Okay. So what is this problem? A की value है 1, 2, 3 and 5. B है अपना 3 and 4. Okay. So it is telling me write the domain, range and codomain. Of a relation R that goes from A to B. Relation R is from A to B given by. Now R is given in the builder form. Okay, this is it. So what is it telling me? I have this set A. Okay. I have this set A, I have this set B. So it is telling me write the domain, range, codomain of relation A to B such that relation A to B, A belongs to A, B belongs to B, and A is less than B. So tell me, what will be this relation? Tell me, what will be this relation? For what values of A and B will A be less than B? Tell me. What value of A and B?
1, 2. If A is less than B, 1 and 2.
Can you tell me your name?
Bhavyasri, sir.
1 and 2. Like actually, the second element that I have to select. See, when I'm taking a relation, so the first element I am selecting from the first set, and the second element I am selecting from the second set. So 2 is not an element of second set. 2 is an element of first set. So 1, 2 is not a valid entry. Okay, just think once. First element A, like when you are writing something like this, so X has to be from A, and this Y, second element has to be from second set. Okay, now think.
3, sir.
1, 3.
Yes, correct. 1, 3. Okay, tell me more entries.
2, 3.
Okay.
1,4, sir.
Correct.
2,4.
3,3, sir.
No, A should be less than B, not less than equal to. It is not less than equal to. It should be clearly less than, strictly less than. One more is remaining. Tell me fast. One last element in this relation is remaining. It is 3,4, right? 3,4 will also be a valid. Now 3 you can choose from here and 4 from here. Right?
Yes, sir.
So tell me, what will be its domain? Domain, range, and codomain. Codomain तो सबसे पहले बता दो यार. Codomain is very easy यार. Come on. What is codomain? Codomain is basically set B. So codomain will be 3,4 easily. Okay. So tell me,
Yes.
what will be its domain and range?
1, 2.
Okay. Anything else? Like you were telling domain or range?
Domain, sir.
Okay. Only 1 and 2?
No, sir. 3.
Okay. Okay. What about range?
3, 4.
Correct. Correct. Okay. And this is a perfect example of range can be equal to codomain. All elements of B are getting used. Okay, all elements of B are getting used. That is why range and codomain are being equal. See, go to the definition again and just check it once, okay? For the ones who haven't understood. Okay. See how it works is all the first elements you collect in this Cartesian coordinates, or collect all the first coordinates. Okay. Collect all the first coordinates and make them into a set. That set will be your domain. Similarly, collect all the second elements, make that into a set. It will be your range. Collect your set B entirely and put it over here. It will be your codomain. It will be your codomain. Okay. ठीक है. अच्छा, you did not do that integration problems. Did you do that day that I had given you as homework? Later, did you complete them? Has anyone of you completed them? The integration problems that I had given, na, something like you were given velocity vector and then I had asked you to find displacement and distance. Okay, like okay, just recalling it because like those were actually important problems. So please do it as soon as possible. 4-5 दिन हो गए यार दिए हुए. Okay. Okay, so yeah, just one last. I guess time भी खत्म ही होने हो ही गया, almost खत्म ही हो गया time तो. ठीक है. So R is a relation from the set of natural numbers to the set of natural numbers. Okay. Defined by, okay, it is defined by A comma B such that A belongs to natural numbers, B belongs to natural numbers, and A plus 3B is equal to 12. So first of all, find R, find domain, range, and codomain. Okay. So this is your homework problem. This homework problem Okay, this is your homework problem. ये तो एक homework हो गया. And along with that, question 25 वहाँ पे जो दिया था मैंने. Question 25 at page number 30. How much was it, यार? This one, just do it. Okay, question number 25, page number 27. Okay, of that book that I had sent yesterday. Through ma'am, I had sent it. Okay,
Okay, sir.
कर लोगे ना?
Yes, sir.
Hmm. Okay, okay. Please do it. And yeah, please be sincere. Like, not doing homework is shouldn't be okay. Please complete all the given work on time. Okay. Because now see, अभी तो यार बेसिक चल रहा है, ठीक है. ये प्रॉब्लम है ना. अगर मैं नहीं भी पढ़ा हूँ, see, ideally this thing should not be taught to you. This thing shouldn't be ideally taught to you, because it is like just basic mathematics. Like, this should be part of logical reasoning. Like, you should be able to reason it out, these all things. Okay, so these all things, if even if I don't teach, you will be able to reason out. I know that thing. If I don't teach such things, but the problem is now level will rise. Okay, now you will uh, like the question will keep on getting tougher. Okay, so you will need to speed up. Like, scoring good marks in 10th is a very different thing compared to scoring a good rank in a competitive examination. Okay, just a small example I will give you. Like, okay, so I'm telling you, uh, okay, so you have two options of races. Okay, okay, so in race 1, there are 10 people on the starting line. Okay, 10 people on the starting line. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, 10 are there. Okay, the length is fixed, 100 meter, and the time is time is not fixed. Okay, so basically whoever reaches 100 meter first will win the race. Okay, I have a second race, same 10 people standing over here, 10 people, same 10 people. But what I doing over here, I am not setting any boundary. I am not setting any boundary. I am telling you, all these people, कि भाई तुम्हारे पास है ना 6 घंटे हैं. तुम्हारे पास 6 घंटे हैं. You have 6 hours. Whoever runs the most in these 6 hours will win the race. Which of these races, according to you, will be tougher? Tell me. See, in this, the race is fixed 100 meter. And in this race, two people can score the same. Two people can score the same first or second prize also. They can score easily. Two people can come first here, or two people can come second, or two people can come third here also. But here that is not possible. I am giving you 6 hours, or let us increase it. Let us increase this. I am giving you 12 hours. Okay, to all those 10 people standing over here, I am giving you 10 hours, 12 hours. Whoever has traveled the most distance, take a distance, not displacement. Whoever has traveled the most distance in these 12 hours will be the winner. Okay, length is not fixed. अब यार, चाहे कोई बंदा 12 घंटे में 1 किलोमीटर ही भागे, चाहे कोई बंदा 12 किलोमीटर में देश पार कर जाए. Someone can reach Pakistan also in 12 hours. But he has to run on. So which races, according to you, will be tougher? Tell me. It is common sense. Na? Second one will be lot tougher. Yes, second one will be. अरे तो बोल लो ना. Why are you not speaking? बोल लो यार second वाला. अरे ये तो पता ही है. Common sense है यार. Second वाले में length fix नहीं है. You don't know the length, and two people can't come at the same position. So it is a lot tougher. And on top of that, the time is also too much. So you will have to continuously run for a long time. So it is a very long competition. It is a very long competition compared to this one, right?
Yes,
So,
sir.
so now I will explain it to you practically. What is the difference between these two? The first one is your board exams. And it is a practical life example. The second is your competitive exams. Okay. What happens in board exam? You know the syllabus. You know the syllabus. And what happens? No, there is no such thing that भाई 99% सिर्फ एक ही बंदे के आ सकते हैं पूरे स्टेट में, ऐसा तो रूल नहीं है. There are lakhs of people. If lakhs of people study good, all of them can get 99%, all of them can get 100%. Here that will not happen. See, here what is there? There is like, for example, there are 10 lakh people sitting. There are 10 lakh people sitting in the exam. And for example, there are 10,000 or 11,000 seats in good engineering colleges. So here that thing is not possible. Na? Here you were giving the same score to many people. Here you were giving the same score to many people because all of them had prepared well. Here, even if all had prepared well, even if all have prepared well, still you will be in the rank. And one rank can only belong to one person. Rank sharing can't happen, na? Unless there is some scam like Neet 2024. Not to talk about that. But this is the basic difference that I'm talking about. यार ये ना डिफरेंस समझना पड़ेगा अपने को. 10th के एग्जाम में या किसी भी बोर्ड एग्जाम में 90-95% आ जाना does not mean that you uh, मतलब you can get good in competitive exams also. Please try to understand this thing, because here what the point is, you don't know the level it can reach. See, if I have 10 lakh people, okay, if I have 10 lakh people and all of them have scored greater than 95% in their 10 sports, still I have only 10,000 seats ना. ऐसा तो है नहीं कि भाई हाँ सभी ने 95 कर लिया है तो मैं सीट्स बढ़ा दूं. सीट्स विल बी दैट मच ओनली. यहाँ पे तो वही है जो है. ठीक है, लेकिन डरा नहीं रहा हूँ. आई एम जस्ट टेलिंग यू द सिचुएशन. इतना भी मुश्किल नहीं है, बट आई एम टेलिंग कि देयर इज अ डिफरेंस यार. बोर्ड्स में अच्छे मार्क्स आना और कॉम्पिटेटिव एग्जाम्स में अच्छे मार्क्स आना, प्लीज ट्राई टू अंडरस्टैंड द डिफरेंस. ओके, यहाँ पे सब पढ़ेंगे तो सबके 100 आ सकते हैं. यहाँ पे अगर सब पढ़ेंगे तब भी सबके नहीं आ सकते. Even if everyone studies everything, still everyone can't get here na, because you don't know what level exam can go. You don't know how what the length of exam is. यहाँ तो फिक्स था यार कि भाई हाँ तुमको एनसीईआरटी की बुक दे दी है, तुमको मैंने ये बता दिया है कि हाँ मतलब सवाल इसमें से ही आएंगे. The questions will be of this type only. Here that thing is not happening now. Okay, so even if all the people that are appearing in this 10 lakh, out of this 10 lakh, if everyone has scored 100% in 10th boards or 100% in 12th boards, still like still the seats over here are 10,000 only. So here that when you are getting your marks, so if you are under 10,000 you get a college or you don't get. So ऐसा नहीं है कि भाई यहाँ पे सबको 100 मिल रहे थे तो यहाँ पे भी सबको सीट मिल जाएगी. Okay, please try to understand the difference. Okay, and consider this example properly, that you are running in two races. The first race, the length was fixed. In the first race, length was fixed, and okay, and somehow basically if length was fixed, that means syllabus was fixed. In the second one, you don't have the length. They are giving you 2 years. उन्होंने तुमको 2 साल दे दिया कि भाई 2 साल में जो पढ़ के आ सकते हो पढ़ लो. Whatever you can study in 2 years, study. Then we will see what we can do. Okay, डरा नहीं रहा हूँ, समझा रहा हूँ. ठीक है, don't take it as a threat. I am not trying to make you afraid of anything. I'm just telling you the reality. Okay, please try to understand this as soon as possible. Okay, that's it for today. Ma'am, ma'am, are you there? लगता है मैम भी सो गई होंगी.
Yes, sir, I'm there.
सो गए थे क्या?
Okay, sir. Thank you,
नहीं,
sir.
what I'm saying, were you sleeping?
No, sir. I was just facing a network issue.
Okay. Ma'am, like you were telling now that these students had no idea of competitive examinations.
Yes,
So
sir.
that is why I was trying to
Yes, sir. I
tell
have
them the
seen.
reality. Acha, okay.
Yes, sir. I have
So
seen,
yeah,
sir.
okay, that's it for today. Please do your homework, okay? And please don't take it as a threat. I was telling you the reality, okay? There is a difference between reality telling and making you afraid. See what big coaching people will they will make you afraid so that you buy lakhs of rupees of their courses. Okay, I am not trying to do that. I am just trying to tell you the reality. Okay. Okay, please don't take my words in a negative way. Okay, that's it. Please do your homework on time. Thank you. Good night.
Yes, students, I hope all of you understood what sir has taught you about the competitive exams. సో సార్ చెప్పారు కదా ఎట్లా ఉంటుంది కాంపిటీషన్ అని చెప్పేసి దాన్ని దృష్టిలో పెట్టుకొని జాగ్రత్తగా చదవండి. It is not about the quantity of time, it is of the quality of time that you spend. So again, we will meet tomorrow morning. We have the class from 5 to 6. Okay, students, please give me thumbs up. From 5 to 6. Morning 5 to 6. And again, evening we will meet at 7 to 9. Okay? Yes. Bye, everyone. Bye, everyone, students.